Okay. Okay, let me make sure the volume is ready. You see the volume? Okay, I guess the volume's on. Oh, wait a minute, let me make sure the volume's on. Is the volume? Okay. Okay, yes. Hi. I just wanted to start this live feed because my video just won't upload anymore. I don't know. It's just crazy. But I just wanted to start the live feed. I want to thank you so much um, for for supporting me about the video that we made. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, I just want to. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, hi, Frank. Hi, Frank. That guy. Okay, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, yes, yes. Okay, good. Yes, I just want to. Oh, I want to thank you all for. There was a lot of people that was emailing me, mostly men. They want to come to California and they want to help me. Okay, now I understand that, and trust me, you are going to come and you're going to live in the promised land here in Chino. So I got a lot of emails from a lot of men that says, look, we are willing to come down there. We, I mean, this is why I'm making this live video because my they won't upload my other video. I made a long video to explain to you. Yes, thank you to all of you men out there. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I just want to thank you and all the women. Listen, I got, oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, this one email. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, I can't switch it there, but I have this one email from another person who told me about the business and land management. Right. Okay. I want to tell you that I know he sent me an email about the business and land management. Business and land management is this. It's this. Yeah. So the business and land management for the public hearing is the same thing. It's the same thing. What it is that it creates all of your housing, all of your real estate, everything. This is what the business and land management does, and what it gives you is opportunities to bid for your own. Listen, if there's a abandoned church or a building, you can go ahead and confiscate that building, and then they have to pay you to do it. Because if you, like, let's say you want to open up a store, they would be happy to do that, because you want to know why? They collect they collect the taxes out of it. That's why they want you to open it up. They want you to do that. But if they do it where it's racially motivated, where I can't get it, then that's a crime. If I can't get my own land, then that's a crime. How come I can't get it, but they can? We're talking about white people, Asian, Arabs, they can open up, oh Lord, there's some big birds outside. Lord have mercy. Okay, because they're going over the roof. These are big old hawk birds that are flying around. But anyway, okay, so anyway, for the land bid, and all they do is you just go down there. You don't have to go down there. You don't even have to go down there. You do not have to go down there, because some people, because I just heard when, well, do that video that we did, it was like, I guess people are scared to go down to the city hall building. I mean, don't be afraid. If you're afraid to go down to the city hall building, then don't ever go to a post office. Don't ever take your kids to school then. If you're scared of a government building, if you're scared of going into a government building because somebody said, well, nobody's going to go into that government building, into the city council building. And then he said, well, it's a government building. It's like, yeah, okay, but then don't go to a post office then. Then don't go to don't take your kids to school, and please don't go to the DMV. Ooh, do not go to the DMV to get your license plates. If you're scared to go down to the city council, but it's all good because have already announced the reparations because of what we did. We did that. The reason why reparations is called out is because of what we did. Okay, so now, and why? Because they saw on national TV how these people are racist towards me. They can't do that. That's against the law. That we were showing it to NBC News. We were showing it to ABC News. We were showing it to Governor Gavin Newsom. That's why he called out for reparation. He said he had to have thought about this for him to call it out. He would have to have said, "Damn, that's kind of that's some criminal shit." To where you can give it to white people. You can give it to Chinese, Asian people. You can get it. You can give the land bid to everybody else, but you can't give it to the woman. That's the matriarch of the land. We're indigenous to the land. You can't really. And I'm the creator of the promised land, so they know what I'm about. They know that I'm the creator of the promised land. This is just what I do. And and all you have to do is just give them your one page proposal. And what I want is that I want us all to have our 2022 motorhome coach vehicles to travel, so we can travel. And then with that, it comes your motorhome resort home. You have a resort home there, and you can even rent out your resort home, but you still live in the home that you live in now. Because remember, now reparations says that you own your own land. The $233,000, that's just some trinkets that you finna get. That's just to keep in your pocket. That's pocket change. That's trinkets. Because $233,000 can't really get you nothing but trinkets. So what you do is with that money, you can buy you a nice, a beautiful Tiffin RV. Okay, you can buy you a beautiful Tiffin. Oh, hi. Hi, people just coming on here. Hi, yes, thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Okay, thank you for coming. Yeah, I just wanted just to let you know that everything is going to be just fine. Don't worry about it. We are already in our promised land. I'm just really happy about that. That's what I'm happy about. I'm just happy that we are in our own promised land, and that they had called out reparations because it's a crime. They got to give me the land. So they're going to give me the land. I mean, what am I saying? They're going to give me the land. I already have my land. I own it. I own it. It's just that because they called out reparations. And it's all about, you can't do any housing and land discrimination anymore. You have to give me that land bid. So that means we're going to have our promised land, and we're going to have it. Well, shoot. Now I don't even know if we can. I guess we can have it in every state if you guys. Okay, so there are a lot of men who emailed me, and you guys said, "Look, I'm ready to come down here." Well, guess what? Of course you can. You have to, and you can set up your own. But of course you're going to establish it here. When I established the tree and everything here, and all of the people here have to be accommodated to move out, and that's what the reparations is about. If I claim this apartment complex, then that means that I got the bid. That means they got to give me out about $50 million to get this developed, because they have to relocate everybody so that the men can move in and the women can move in. Because the women, and it's funny, the women is going to be, both of us, we're all going to be on the throne, but it's got to be the people that understand about, just understand that your rights, that of what your rights are. You have to fight back if they're telling you no. You don't let nobody tell you that you can't do this, you can't bid for that, and you can't bid for that. You don't let nobody tell you, oh, well, you need all these papacy papers. No, you don't. They already have the papacy papers. The government have the papacy papers. They got all the papers. They got they got our evidence. Sorry, my grandbabies are here, so they're playing over in the other room. But they have all the papacy papers. They got every paper. So we don't need to show them any papers. We just need to show them that, but we need to show them what they did to us. Yes, we do. So we have to, well, I already did it. You don't have to do anything. No one has to do anything. I did this for you. I did this for all of us. Because, and that's why reparations are called out. So you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. I'm doing it. So what I'm saying is that I had to let them know what they are doing to us. This is, you have to let them know. And then if they're doing a crime to you, you got to let them know. You got to tell them, hey, either you do right or you got to get out of the office, or we're going to do you, Hitler style. We're going to give it to you. So that's what I was just trying to say. And then you have to give it to the people that is trying to evict you out. So and here's their addresses. I exposed YouTube addresses that you have to keep my videos rolling or we're going to have a problem. And I let the courts know that you can't evict me out or your sheriff is going to have a problem. You're going to be wrapped up in plastic. So that's self-defense. Reparation means you cannot discriminate against me bidding for some land that I'm trying to tell you that I'm the creator of the promised land. You can't stop me from bidding on my own land. You can't do that. You have to give it here, just like you give it to the white people, Asian, Arabs. Man, they give it to them with the greatest of ease. No problem. But with me, they have a problem with me getting it. Okay, well, anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much. And to the men out there who was emailing me, you are about that life. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I got one comment on here that was saying that I was rude to Rod Hayes. No, I wasn't rude to Rod Hayes. I wasn't. I wasn't rude to him. But I'm sorry, but was he crying about it? Ooh, I don't know. What, did he cry about it? Was y'all crying about it? So anyway, here's the I don't want y'all to cry about that. I wasn't yelling at him. I was just saying that when you cut me down, because if he's cutting me down from this and he said, oh no, nobody's gonna look at this. This is a bunch of rubbish. Well, you're cutting me down when you say that. So I'm not the one that's rude. So okay, this is a winning lottery ticket right here that you have to cash in. And he said, well, ain't nobody gonna look at that. That's a bunch of rubbish. This is what he said. Okay. It's okay because this ain't a bunch of rubbish. And then he said, well, nobody's going to go into the city council building. That's a government building. Okay, but then don't go to the post office then. Please don't go to the post office. Don't go to the DMV because that's a government building. See? Don't be scared of a city council building. Just pick up the paper and go. Open the door and it's right here. You ain't got to talk to nobody. You don't even have to go to the building. You don't have to go to the building. I just remembered that. Here, there's their email right here. They got an email. Here's their email. You email them that. You say, hey, can you mail me the public notice hearing so I can bid for a property or an abandoned church or abandoned grocery store? You can bid on that. And that's yours. It's yours for free. They have to pay you $5 to $50 million. This is what my videos have been all about. So when I bidded for it and they say no, that's a problem. And we have to expose them. And that's why I exposed the mayor. Because they're right around here. Yeah, she's right around here. And she's literally avoiding me. Like, I think I've seen her. Okay, so I'm driving this way. She's driving this way, right? So she saw me before I saw her. Because when I looked, she was staring right at me. Because she's been looking at my videos. So I'm driving. And when I look at her, I'm looking at her. And then I'm just about to say, hey, ain't you call? I'm like, hey, call me, because you have my phone number. And she looked in her rearview mirror and hurried up and turned into the Bank of America. And then I turned around and I made a U-turn to go into the Bank of America. I wasn't gonna, beat her up or anything. I'm just saying, I was just, gonna say, hey, can you call me or email me about that bid I just gave you? But she had already went out the other side of the parking lot and drove off. She went through the other side. She was trying to, evade me. The mayor. Shit, she was gunning it. She struck boom, boom, like that, like, damn, bitch. So we're talking about physically running from me. And all I was going to ask was like, look, can you, because it's going to come a time where she's just going to have to get out or, we're going to be chasing her down the street. But what I'm saying is I'm not at that time right now. I was just asking her, look, call me or email me. I wasn't going to, go over there and come on now, stop playing. She lived around the neighborhood. I saw her shit. So, you got to confront the one that telling you can't have your own land. What's wrong with that? That's why they call that reparations. That's why they call it the Safety Act law, because you have a right to defend yourself. if they deny you of any land, you don't let somebody just say no to you. You can get a bunch of men and women to just call and say, hey, you better give Catherine this land. See, here's her number. Yeah, call her and email and say, hey, give Kathy her land. Call her, call this number, email her and say, hey, give Kathy back her land. She bid it rightfully for the land. This is man face Karen. And this is that woman right here. But anyway, look, just call them and say, hey, why don't you give Catherine her land back? She's, and you can say that property, a parcel number. Where's that at? Where's the property parcel number? Oh, here it is right here. Look, it's this property parcel number. Just look at it here. Wait. Right here. Where's the UPN number? Man, where's the UPN number? Oh, right here. Say this UPN number to them. Say and first talk nicely. Hi, we're requiring this property right here. This APN number. Just say that APN number right here, and then they're gonna say yes, we have it. What is it? And then say, okay, yes, that's Catherine Irvin's property. Why come you didn't give it to her? You know she rightfully bid it for. That's all you gotta say. That's it. If all of y'all can call and say that and hang up, man, I got the land. I already got the land anyway. But they really gonna be like, look, Catherine, we're getting too many of these phone calls. Just okay, here's your land. Here, just take it. Because that's what they're gonna have to do. If everybody just call or email them and say, give Catherine back this land. Here is their phone number. Right here. Here's the parcel number and their phone number right there. Just look at it. See, just read it. See that? All you have to do is just email them and say, hey, give Catherine Irvin her property. She is the creator of the promised land. Just give it to her. Do you understand? And then that way, all of the men that are emailing me, oh my God, I feel like I want to cry. I'm so happy that you guys emailed me. It was like about 15 of y'all. Okay, so we're gonna do this right. We're gonna do this right. So you're gonna come down here, but we're gonna do this right. Let the January reparation hit us first. Then that way we have all the protection for you to come down here and help me get in this office right here. And then you guys are gonna have to move into the community center right here, and I'm gonna fix it up beautiful for you to because there's people that live here, and we have to accommodate them to get out. Because this area is just too beautiful for us to ignore. Now, I told you Snoop Dogg and them, they stay just right over this ridge here. So what that means is that we are in a upper middle class area that's going into the wealthy areas. Because if Snoop Dogg is over here, you know it's some nice, beautiful homes up there. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now, also too, when we start to establish this here, then it will be nationwide. Then that way, whoever moves here will say, listen, I live in Houston, Texas. So I'm thinking about Tasha Thompson, Houston, Texas, or I live in Chicago. So because I'm thinking about Lauren. So she's going to say, yes, let's have the promised land here. Now she will be able to get the $233,000 to get her Jetsons. To get the Jetsons. Okay. And then we'll be able to travel. Now, if you cannot drive a Jetson or you just don't drive, don't worry about it. We're going to have stationary ones. And then you're going to have to have somebody that is your loved one that you trust help you drive this RV so you can travel around. And y'all just travel. Let your family drive the vehicle if you can't drive. If you can't drive the vehicle, because it's a big mama. Big, these RVs is big, and it's like driving a bus, but it's so easy. Oh my goodness. It's so easy. Y'all know how to drive a bus. And on top of that, here's the land that we're going to teach you how to drive these RVs. Look at this property. Okay. So over here in the field, right here in the field area, it's a parking lot. That's the college. We're going to teach you how to drive the RVs because we have to go from state to state. And we have to visit our families. Okay, so this is just what it's about. Okay, so I'm just really, really excited. But I just wanted to let you know, don't you worry about what that video was about. I was completely confused, don't know what he was talking about. And it really doesn't matter. After he said, well, nobody's going to pay attention to your papers and nobody's going to pay attention to what you're doing. So basically what he said is nobody's going to look at this paper. Nobody's going to go down to the city council building. It's like, well, but that's the problem. That's why we have our communities fucked up, because you're saying that nobody's gonna pay attention. Now they're not going to pay attention to it, because you're the leader saying that, well, nobody's going to pay attention to it. Like, damn, why you putting salt on my shit? Just say, oh man, that's a good idea, we might have to try it. Like, why come you couldn't say that? Damn, I think we might have to try this, instead of putting salt on my shit. God damn, but that's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is lovely. I just wanted to tell all of the men and the women who emailed me, thank you. The women emailed me, y'all. And this one woman, she was crying because she said that, she has, we all have problems. We all have financial problems that we're going through. So I get different emails from last week ago, yesterday, from women telling me, Catherine, listen, I support you and I just don't know what to do. I'm homeless. What do I do? I said, listen, you do it exactly don't do what I'm doing, because your state might be too brutal for you to do what I'm doing. And you won't really know how to, really come at them like that. So don't do what I said about rolling them up in plastic. Just, I have to do it my way, because this is the only way I can survive is if I, let them know. Well, let us both be surprised when you try to pull me up out my shit for nothing. We'll see. We'll see who survives in this house. Okay, so all right. So I just wanted to inform the men that thank you so much. And yes, you will be moving over here. You have to, because the promised land will start here, and then you'll be able to pick up your Jetsons, and then travel so that I can establish where you come from. Like it could be from Chicago or Michigan or Texas. It don't matter. Well, I don't want to go to Pennsylvania. I don't want to go there. But okay, so just let me know if that's a little bit too shady over there. So okay, just let me know like what area you live in. And then when the reparations come, then I will send for you. If the reparations did not hit in your state, then I'll send for you to come here. You know what I'm saying? So, because the reparation starts here. So come January, I will be sending for you. You just have to email me and let me know your Cash App or whatever, and I'll just be sending for you. And you would have to stay in the community center right here. And I'll make it beautiful, unless we can find some vacancies really, really quick. And then we will get a cleaner to clean out the house. And then that family would move in. So we would have to probably do it one by one, but eventually you're going to have that Jetsons, because this is what's in the notice. Okay. Here is the notice of dispute of bid appeal. I did the bid appeal with Empress Lauren Parker. See, she did this. We appealed that bid. We appealed it. Here it is. See, we answered it. We answered that appeal. That was 2-3 months ago. I don't know, 2 months ago. What date is this? Okay, that was 9/6/22. Okay, that's September. So, okay. So I'm just so grateful for you guys. Let me see what the guys are saying. Okay. Yes, Nico Suave is going to be living in California, and then Anthony Garner is going to be moving here to California, and all of the other. I just love you guys, the women and the men. Y'all came through on this email. Y'all said, look. He said, I don't think that your idea is stupid. This is what the main thing I was getting. I don't think that your idea is stupid, Catherine. And you were heard, just because a lot of people were saying that, he was just going around the main issue here. The main issue is that we have to hurry up and confiscate our building because there's war coming. It's not a flood of water. It's a flood of people. We have to get somewhere safe. You got to get somewhere high too. Get to a high building. Okay, it's very, very important that you do this at this particular time. Why do you think they're calling out for reparations? Do you know? Do you know why they're? It's a war coming. Do you know? 7 billion got to go, and they all around you. Okay, well I have to confiscate my community. I don't want none of these clones up in here. You know, we got kids, we have children, we have to live, we got to travel. I don't have time for all that. We're not doing all that. Whatever they got going with that, boom boom, and they got to go. We ain't that. That's nothing to do with us. Like we have to travel and live in our promised land and just do us. Okay, and the promised land is nothing but a huge theme park with nothing but fruit trees and nut trees and vegetable trees as far as the eyes can see. And you live in it. You live in it. Now, I made a video breaking it down. And wow, look at that. Wow. Look how long it's taken for it to upload. Isn't that a shame? I uploaded this 5 hours. Was it 5 hours ago? Yeah. See, they won't because see when you talk, see, they saw that video that we did with Ryan Hayes. They saw that video and they saw how he was cutting me down with this. Like, oh, they're not gonna look at that. And when they do that, ooh, they'll help you. They'll help the man cut me down. They'll make the video won't even load up. So I have to come live on you because they saw this shit and they saw I was putting salt on my shit. But that's okay. Don't worry about that. It's just don't worry about it. It's just that they saw it, and now they're like, "Ooh, we're not gonna load up her shit because we're gonna, make it where it's hard for her to do." Because if somebody is against me, ooh, they're going for the kill. They're gonna try to work with that person that's against me. They're gonna work with that person, and they're gonna make it hard for me to upload this shit because it came out of his mouth, and I was hoping he wouldn't don't disagree because you'll let people see that other people that hate my guts that they would see that and I'm like, oh yeah, we're not gonna, that's what they do. And I was hoping he wouldn't, and he did. But that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, so okay, so we're gonna confiscate our building, and this is what I'm really happy about. I'm just really, really grateful that I'm just grateful that you guys are just showing much love on my email. I can't believe that. Like, wow, really? I didn't even know. I just thought I was gonna get, like maybe 2 or 3. Thought maybe I was gonna get cussed out. Shit. Because a lot of people, and I like Rod Hayes and I like young Elder. I love them all. It's just that I think that they probably thought I was rude to them. And so I thought maybe I was gonna get a lashing, like, you stupid girl, don't you be saying nothing to him like that. It's like I wasn't saying anything mean or anything. I was just saying, like, what I was saying. You already saw the video. I don't have to go through it. I don't mean to be mean. I'm not. Don't you think I'm being mean to you? I just want us to get what we need to get. If you could just not focus on don't focus on what you think is bad. Like if you don't like the idea of what this is and you don't like it, then don't. It's okay. It's not good to say it. You know what I'm saying? On national TV. I don't like this idea. It's stupid. It's like, I mean, you're the man. You're the, everybody's looking at you, and then you cut it down. They're gonna be like, we can, Okay. So anyway, okay. So this is just really, really good because we're moving on. We have progress. We have major progress going on. Ooh. Let me see. Pull up on Big Mama Mayor. I know, Dominique. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I was trying to pull up on yeah. I just wanted to say, because the woman saw me, and she saw me before I saw her. And I just wanted to just have her to call me, or email me, what I'm saying, about the land bid. Quit trying to run. So she's running, but that's okay. That's all right. It's just that when January comes, then that's when, the reparation will be, and you will never have to pay rent. We did that. We listen, let me applaud y'all because you guys sent it to NBC News, ABC News. Oh, did you see Whoopi Goldberg? She clapped back, didn't she? Hmm. She said, it still doesn't change the fact that the word Jewish, Jew or whatever, it don't change the fact that all that religion, I was there before that. You saw me first. Mm. Yeah, you saw before you. So I don't know what you're trying to hold dear for this word Jew and Jewish. Before that word existed, I was there. You saw me. So you saw me in the land of Judea first, before there was even a word Jew. So why you fist fighting, trying to fight on to hold on to a word that ain't even really yours? She clapped back on that one. I know that's right. And she clapped back because she have to clap back. I made videos about Whoopi Goldberg when they said, "Oh, well, you have to get out of your job for 2 weeks because you have to reflect on your history." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, let me listen." Okay, so I told you guys to please send this to NBC News so they can see that, and ABC News, that if Whoopi Goldberg reflected on her history, you got to give her the land deed, the keys and the land and the keys and the deed to that building, and all you fat bitches got to get up out of there. If Whoopi Goldberg reflected on her history, y'all would have to go bye bye, for real. So that's why she clapped back, because she has to clap back. You don't let them tell you that you can't talk about Hitler. You can talk about Hitler anytime you want to with his half black ass. Yes, he married a black woman in Argentina and had 2 kids by her. Damn, get over it. Where my man at? My man. Okay, so anyway, I'm just saying, yeah, quit playing. Y'all just be scary about some shit. Everybody's scary. Just quit being scary about shit. The boogeyman this and the boogeyman that. Hell, I'm the wicked witch of the West, according to the white man. That's probably the greatest compliment you ever give me. Okay, so because that means I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with nobody that is foreign on this land. This ain't your land. Damn it. Like Janet. Damn it. Now look at my. Remember I made the AI dogs, right? I sent that to them. Now we might be able to get us a nice little AI dog just like this. And what we're gonna do is when we confiscate our building, all you got to do is have two. You're gonna have one in the front. You're gonna have one in the front door. Now, if you're gonna confiscate your building, okay, my grandbabies is at the door. They playing no boogie boogie. Anyway, when you confiscate your building, you're gonna have one AI dog standing right next to you, and then you're gonna have one in the yard, so that if a cop passed by, he finna drive on by. He gonna keep on going, because these dogs are gonna feel some kind of way if they even think about saying freeze. That's a dead cop. Oh yeah, you can't be. It says it right here. It says it on. Okay, so the Homeland Security is making the AI dogs well, this is what they said, for the community, so that it could be safe. Because when reparations is called, somebody gonna be feeling some kind of way about it. There's gonna be a lot of jealousy. Trust me, it's gonna be a lot of haters, because a lot of people won't be able to get the reparations that they wanted, that they thought. And they won't. They think that it's just for you to. They don't know that the reparations is for safety emergencies. You're supposed to get away in the middle of war that's about to pop off in next year and beyond. So we have to get somewhere safe. You got to get somewhere high. I don't know, third, fourth, fifth floor, sixth floor. Get somewhere high, and get confiscate your building, confiscate your home. Make sure you change your locks. That's why I say change the locks on your doors. We changing the locks. This is what we do. We let them know, don't be plugging us into your little war. No, we separate from what's going on. We separate. We traveling. We moving forward. That's what we do. We moving forward. So we're not trying to stay stuck on stupid. We trying to move forward. Staying stuck on stupid is just not knowing and not going anywhere. You're not moving forward. We got to go. We can't stay here. I don't want to keep, this is a beautiful area, but I want to travel. I want to go to Malibu. I want to be able to live in Malibu. Malibu is probably, oh my God, it's so beautiful there. I always said that if, If I wanted to, if I wanted to die somewhere, it would be in Malibu. I'm just saying, but I'm not gonna die. I'm just saying, Malibu is really, really beautiful to live in. It's just gorgeous, and I would like to live there. And I have that right. I like to live in Malibu. I love Malibu, and so, and then also Michael Jackson's his where he's in Santa Barbara. Oh, it's beautiful in Santa Barbara. Oh my goodness. He's not in Santa Barbara. He's just below Santa Barbara in Santa Cruz. That's where his house and his mansion is at, and it's just beautiful over there. And he knew exactly what area to live at. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's areas in California that's just straight Garden of Eden, promised land. You won't believe your eyes when you see it. You're like, damn, it's just so beautiful, like the way they have it. But anyway, I just wanted you to know that we have they're calling out. They already called out reparations. So come January, we're going to have it. Do not think that you got to buy a house with that $233,000. That's nothing but trinkets. You're not buying no house with that. Your house comes automatic. You automatically own your home. The reason why they called out reparations was for me to go ahead and get this land, because that was housing discrimination that they just did upon me. They can't do that. So this is why one of the reasons why reparations was called out, so that this won't happen no more. You can go ahead and confiscate your building now after January because of this situation right here. So you're welcome. Yes, you're very welcome. Thank you. You're very welcome. Yes. So I did that for all of us. Yes, I did it. Okay. So and so thank you to all the men that is about that life and ready to come over here. And yes, you will come over here because I have your email. And as soon as I get this money, I'm gonna send for you, boo boo. Yes, I'm gonna send for you, boo boo. Come on down here, sugar. And you guess what? And I won't even need the help because they're gonna have to go. They're gonna leave. I will be able to do it by myself. Just call them and say, okay, because when the reparations is announced, then I have to get the documents from the reparations that this is my bid, and then I have to give it to them, and then they have to get out, and that's it. Oh, and then and then it'll say underneath, now, if you don't get out, then you know what's going to happen. Well, they're going to get out because I bid it for the land. Okay, so that's how that's going down, because this is what it is. Okay, so it's real simple. It's not hard at all. It's free. You bid land and you get $5 to $50 to develop your community, and that's how communities are developed. Okay, but I just wanted to show you this one other picture. Oh yeah. Here is the property. Did I already show you? I showed you that property. Of course, I showed you many, many times that property. Thank you, family. Oh yes, thank you. Okay, yeah. Empress Lauren, yeah, Lauren did that. She sure did. She did that for us. She did that. Lauren did that. See, we got people, man. We got people that is ready to come to California and live here, so we can start this promised land. Because I'm ready to settle in my promised land. I'm not trying. I don't look. When we confiscate our building, we're not gonna be worried no more. We're gonna have our babies, our children. We're gonna watch our kids. And see, this is the land right here that they had put in the book, but this Chino right here. So the property, the apartments is over there. The apartments that I showed you the video, it's right over there. So this is the property, and so I'm just really, really excited about that. Yeah, this is the same writer. Yes, he wrote both these books. White man, blonde hair, blue eyes, wrote this book about me. Yes, so this is me. And okay, so and in the Apocrypha right here, it says that you have to confront your enemies. You have to go to your enemy. Your enemy is the mayor's office. You can't go nowhere. You can't go. Where are you going? Your enemy is the mayor's office. You can't go nowhere else but to confront that mayor, because he's the one that's telling you, he's the one that's putting lead in your water. He's the one that's telling you to pay rent on your own land. He's the one that's telling you you can't bid for a Chinese and a white mayor and a Mexican, and everybody else can bid for land, but you. See, you can't be scary. You can't be a coward. You have to tell them what's wrong, or they'll keep killing us. That's why. And I'm so glad that, no, like, not all the men are, they're not scary like that. They're ready to come over here. And I have my people, my brothers, my cousins, they just waiting. They're like, Kathy, if you don't hurry up, I'm like, I'm trying. I am, because they waiting. It's like, how lions is waiting to attack. It's like, I got that, and that's why I don't never show them on camera or anything like that, because when you get over here, you'll see them. But anyway, so, and then everybody will be family and friends, because they goofy, but they're about that life. My brothers are, they're goofy. They're like a Will Smith goofy type, Chris Rock goofy, but they're about that life though. I got some tall goofy brothers. Okay, but okay, so, and they're older than me, so okay, so just know that just know that we already have our promised land, and that I'm here to claim it for us. Okay, so I'm here to claim it, and I already claimed it. And my main thing is that we want to make sure to get our Jetsons, our brand new Jetsons. We want to get an engineer, our engineer, to check out every single Jetsons that they bring here, because I don't want nothing funny going on. I want to make sure that we get our engineers to look at it, and then they're going to test drive it and run it around and make sure they drive every single Jetsons before we get in there, because I don't just. Okay, so anyway, anything that they make for us, we gotta make sure that it's done, because when they make the Jetsons, they're making it for them. So they're gonna make it standard, wonderful, beautiful. So we just want to make sure to get it, before they can, we want to get our stuff. We want to get our stuff. And so they have RV motorhome coaches all over California. And I like the ones in it's in wow, it's in Irvine. They have one in Irvine, and they have four in what was that? It's north of Hollywood, but North Hollywood. But anyway, it's really, really nice. They have beautiful brand new RV centers, and those centers will be duplicated in right here where the college is at. And we'll teach everybody how to ride their Jetsons. Okay, so I'm going to get off this video. I'm just really excited. I'm really happy, you guys. You don't understand. I'm just so excited. This is the most greatest thing that can ever happen to us. Do you know that? You do realize that, don't you? That this is the greatest thing that can ever happen to us. Okay? Because this is the beginning of our lives to go forward into the promised land. Like, this is the beginning. I'm just so happy. Ooh, somebody put a whole bunch of hearts, because it's true. I know we ready. Oh, yes, Dominique, we are ready. Oh my goodness. Shayla, thank you so much. And I really appreciate you guys just saying wonderful things and understanding, and just knowing that we are already in our promised land. We just have to claim it. That's all. We're just gonna claim it. We're gonna claim it, and I'm just really happy because this is like we suffered so how many 400 years. Okay, so let's say, because I'm 54, so we've been suffering for a long time since we've been here. 54 years we've been suffering. That's a long time to be suffering, for us to be paying rent and then looking at our mothers and fathers suffer. You know what I'm saying? Like, just struggling and stuff. And they struggling, and then we struggling. That's enough struggling. That's enough. It's time for us to have our theme park. We're gonna have water slides. We're gonna have fruit trees, nut trees, vegetable trees as far as the eyes can see, and it's going to be laid out on the landscape is going to be a thing. Go to my website, www.catherinepromise.land, and let me see. Somebody emailed me, Milton Mulling. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, Tracy Steele. You speak for, yes, I try to speak for everyone. Oh, hi. Well, thank you. I'm buying Baker, California land meets you in the middle. Oh, yes. Bakersfield. Yeah, I love Bakersfield. It's so beautiful. Did I tell you about? Okay, so in California, when you come here, we're going to do a little experiment about gold because we're going to have to get our gold. Now, there's gold everywhere in California. What I do is I go buy 2 bags of dirt and then I sift it through. I sift it through and then it collects all of the gold on the deposits there. If you get enough, where's my bottle? If you get enough gold, it'll be about this. You make, $500, $1,000, but just this amount, just this amount right here, just it's in its powders, it's gold powder. If you get this much, that's $500 for that little bitty piece of gold. Sources. When you go to school for that, they'll tell you how to cultivate your weed, your marijuana seeds. Here in California, they teach you how, because that's what I was taking up in agriculture, natural resources. I wanted to know about the gold, and I wanted to know about how do you cultivate marijuana. Because I want it to be where, because around here, what people do, they'll make a corn, they make corn crops, like corn crops, and then they'll put the marijuana in between corn crops so they can hide it. I don't want to be hiding my marijuana shit. I'm gonna have mine, I'm gonna have my field of marijuana, my field of corn, my field of whatever. But anyway, they teach you how to make the best sticky icky. Okay, so they teach you how to grow that. But here in California, the gold is everywhere, and I said, well, I don't want to be like getting on the ground and be, because I would be a professional gold digger for sure. Proud of it, because we're talking about literal gold that you can end up melting down, and then you can also drink it too, believe it or not. But we're going to make all kind of jewelry with it and put it in our hair and our arms because gold is good for your skin. But anyway, um, so I wanted to know how to do it. So they said one of the easiest ways is to buy some bag of dirt at Home Depot and then sift because everywhere is gold. But I don't want to be getting all dirty because you're going to be getting dirty if you're gonna. So what we do is we'll be hiring mining crews to just mine the land in certain areas to sift out for the gold by the river, but by the river lake beds is where it's at. Also, dry river beds is where the gold is at. When you see dry lake rivers, that's where you're going to need your metal detector right there. Get all up in there. Get it. Yeah, because that's where it's at. And it's like a gold metal detector, and then you have to just sift through the dirt yourself. And it's just better to have mining people to go ahead and have their trucks and do that themselves for them to break the rocks and break them down so they could clean it and get the gold out. Okay, so then because we can't really be dealing with any more money, right? So we're going to be trading with our gold and silver. Okay, so and then that's how we'll make our money because the money's not going to be it's not going to be around anymore. So when you come here, we'll just be doing experiments on gold and just sifting through that because we are professional gold diggers, sugar. Okay, I'll be that gold digger too. That's right. Because I'm not looking at no man for no money because we don't deal with money. There's no way I would look at a man for money because we're not supposed to be dealing with money. We're supposed to be dealing with some gold. The man's supposed to be getting his gold and his silver. And we supposed to be having our gold and silver. So we don't have to be dealing with the white man's money because that's a curse. They curse you when you use their money. You keep them in power when you use their money. You know that already. Quit playing. Ooh. Here is okay. Let me get off this thing because okay. Wait, where's this? Okay. Oh, here. This is in. This is the most beautiful RV motorhome coach I have ever seen. Land. This is called. It's called It's an oceanfront property. Where's this is in? This is in Michigan. This is the finest RV resort oasis paradise in Michigan, located in Where's this at? Where is it at? In the Pacific area. Where's it at? Okay. Okay. Where is it in Michigan? Oh, what is this word? What's this word? This is in Michigan. Okay, what that it's in that part of Michigan. Well, anyway, I have to contact them, which I already did, and I want them to duplicate this over there. Trust me, believe me, when you see this, oh man, you gonna slap your mama. It's so good. Mama, come here, pow. What's on Friday? You gonna slap your mama on this one because this is the most beautiful RV resort home that you can ever build. Okay, so I'll leave a link on that. I want you to see their video. I want you to see the video. Nothing but white people up in here. See why? See why it gotta be nothing but white people? How come we can't come up in here? Okay, never mind. We'll make our own. Make our own. It's so beautiful. Even y'all see it, it's so beautiful when you see it. You on slap your mama on that one. Okay. Well, you know what I mean. The food is so delicious. You gonna slap your mama. Well, this right here. Thank you, mama. Anyway, okay, so just know that it's all good. We are already in our promised land, and I'm just so glad that you have met me, sugar, because I'm all about the creation of the promised land. I've always thought about that ever since I was a child. And they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then when you say it, they don't want to put you in. That's so mean. They shouldn't have done that to me, but that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Okay. Okay. So look at my news. This is my newspaper. See my newspaper? Here's my newspaper that okay, yeah, I'm not, this is the one that was, well, I have the newspaper that that's right, that's on my Telegram channel, but here's my newspaper. And I make, different, this is this is the second edition that I made, and it's on my Telegram channel. Dominique and Lauren knows all about my newspapers. And yes, it's the Return of Empress Calafia. Hey, woo-hoo. Okay, so yeah, this is my book that I wrote. I really don't want you to buy my book because I'm embarrassed by my book. Because it's old, and what I'm saying, it's not in that book. This is old information. It's like, I gotta update it, but I just haven't been around to update the book. So it's just best for me to probably write another one. But what I do is I just write the magazine. So this is the updated version of that book. But I don't, it's an old book, and I have it's good. It's a really good book, but it was made in 2014. I predicted the boom booms, and well, it's not that I predicted it. I said, hey, somebody, man, y'all finna catch the boom. Y'all finna catch it, and you know what I'm saying. And so I actually put it in there to make it happen. I write things into existence. I want it to happen. You know what I'm saying? I want the promised land to be, but the evil people got to get out of our way. So I put it in a book to make it a reality. And then so far, what's in this book has been coming a reality. Now in the future, it's going to be war. In the very near future, like next year and beyond, it's going to be war, and we have to get somewhere. We have to get somewhere high, and we have to get somewhere we can move, shake and move. We can't just stay in one place. That you can't do that. Not in no war. You can't, unless you have to. You might have to stay in one place. You got to stay in one place. But we don't know that. But when it hits, you're not gonna want to be oppressed. You're not gonna want to be thinking like, oh, we can't do this and we can't do this and this ain't gonna work. And don't think like that. You gotta move. You gotta shake and move. You gotta get somewhere. People that they're still oppressed, as you can just see from yesterday. Oh man, if people are still oppressed, I feel sorry for people. I do. I feel sorry, but it's okay. It's all right. We're just gonna see. We're gonna see who we're gonna make it or not. We're just gonna see who survives this or not. We're gonna see it because it's gonna be a rough ride for those who don't know. For us, it's gonna be, man, we ain't even gonna be in it. You ain't gotta do with that. We finna go out of this. Yep. Yeah, we're probably gonna be traveling to different dimensions because it's in this book. that when another dimension is from here to about right there. You just walk right straight through it, right into it. If it gets too heavy, if the war is too heavy, where's my book? Where's my book? In that book I was telling you about, in the Book of Encounters, they said that it was these they abducted this woman in Argentina. Why did they pick a woman in Argentina? Because they wouldn't have believed we wouldn't have believed her if she was black, because the Argentina woman who was white and blue eyes was saying that there was motherships, and inside these motherships black people were in those motherships, and she didn't understand why were there so many beautiful black people, and why are they in these rooms, what are they doing in these rooms, and then she wanted to come. She said, please, can I come with you, please? And then the man said, no, you can't. It was the tall black man. It was three of them, she said. And she said that their voice was very soothing, beautiful, very powerful voice. And it was like you just want to just to hear what they got to say all day. You just listen to it all day, and they were very powerful. But anyway, just the voice alone. So and she said, God, you guys can go in and out of atmosphere, you can fly, you can do everything. Can I do that? And they said, well, my people will be able to do that. He said, my children. And he said, and she said, why are these people being picked up in these spaceships? Some are hysterically screaming, crying bloody murder. And some people are over here saying, yeah, we did it, we made it. Why? What's going on? And then he said, because I picked up my children right when the bombs were dropping. Were dropping. Get the Book of Encounters. It's in the Book of Encounters. Where's that book? And right? Okay, so what's Putin thinking about doing? And guess where she was at? She was in the Bay Area of California. That means Oakland. That means, California, we're gonna get hit, we're gonna get hit first, because Putin and them is right there, and it boom right there. So, and they right off okay, so she said, we're picking up our children and the bombs just dropped. So some people were getting picked up before the bombs were hit. And the ones that was getting picked up before the bombs was hit were saying, damn, we made it. Then the ones who were picked up right when the bombs were hit, they were coming up hysterical, screaming. And that's why that was the confusion. So you'll see that now. And then she saw, why are these people in a line? And why are they going into this blue light? They said, well, the blue light cleansed their whole entire body and soul and mind. They become powerful when they come out of there. They are their true form selves. So we're going to be in our true forms when we go through this blue light. After that, we were given these robes, and it had a gold belt. She said it was, and this belt was powerful, and it did all things for you. This gold belt. This is in the Book of Encounters. Where's that book I was telling you about? I showed you. Okay, and then you have to look at David Wilcox, where he was terrified of Cain, the man named Cain, where they shot up. Well, he was terrified of the story, because it is a very, very scary story for the white man. Oh, it's the most horrifying story you could ever want to hear, because he said it. He said, when we come back, you won't be able to stop us. Who's we? See? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, that's some scary stuff right there, because they cut him up in pieces, and then they spreaded his body all over. And then the next day he was in their office eating an apple, talking about, you can't kill me. I don't even know why you're trying. So, some of them was running up out of there screaming like, oh my God, we're going to die. So he said, okay, well, don't worry. I'm going to leave. But when I come back, you won't be able to stop us. I'm just letting you know. Okay. Okay, my grandbaby crying. I'm yawning. Okay, let me get off this thing. Okay, so shout out to all of my Patreon members. Listen, we're already in the promised land. And I just want to thank you very, very much. There's a video that's going to be uploading. I might as well just delete it, because it's not going to do, well, I'll just let it run, but it might upload tomorrow, because it's like, I know, you know what, I'll delete that. I'll delete it, because I'm doing this live right here, and I'm just letting everybody know that I just appreciate you all. I really do. I'm just so thankful that you, the women and the men, the matriarch is really real. Oh man, that's one thing he was right about. He said, oh, the woman got to be on the throne. Yeah, you absolutely right. Or we'll all die. Really. That's for sure. We'll all die if the woman is not on the throne. Trust that. Because that's where we're dying now, because we're knocked off our throne. So that's why we're dying. But yes, he's absolutely correct about that. There's no doubt about that. So anyway, let me just read this so I can get off this thing here. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes, here to support from young elder. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, I like young elder. I like Rod Hayes too. I just it's just I do. I like them both. I really do. I like I really, young elder. He just every time I just bust out laughing when he talks about he has this comedy thing going on and man, he was talking about the bathroom incident. But anyway, okay, so yes, I love them both. It's just that you know I love them both. Okay, so let me get off this thing. Okay. Okay, so the women is the matriarch. He was right, and we're gonna be on the throne, or we all die. I mean, because we've been dying. So if we're not on our throne anymore, then we're gonna still continue to die. So we have to get back on our throne. And I'm just so happy that everybody is noticing that that we're gonna get there, and that we're the reason why they called out reparations. It's because of us. We did it. Yes, we did. And I'm just very, very proud of you. And I'm just so happy because I think we made it. That's why that's why I'm happy, because I think we made it. I know you think like, Kathy, we still all messed up. If you can see what I see, oh man, if you can see what I see, ooh, damn. If you can see what I see, you would be very happy. You would probably bust out crying first. If you could see what I see, you would bust out crying first, out of joy, out of pure joy and happiness. You could see what I see. In the near future, you bust out crying. It would really no words would come out your mouth, because what we're going to go into is that amazing. I know. Oh, I did put that in my book, that where we're going to go to. That was my main thing. We're going to something that's so amazing, and it's going to be right here on earth, but we go from here to other higher dimensions from here, but it starts, where we're at. And we might be picked up, well, no, we will be picked up in space, because it's going to be war, and we will be picked up in spaceships. Sorry, that's my son. He's playing with, I'm telling Isis and Aria. Okay, let me go to because I gotta make something to eat and stuff. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna go to where we're at. We are in our promised land. You understand where we're at? hmm And nobody can come against us. I see. That's the whole thing. Where we're moving towards more power. Like we're gaining our power every day, because they're losing theirs and we're gaining ours, because it has to be. It's prophesied. It wasn't prophesied. It just has to be anyway. We have to gain our power back, because we fell. Okay, so let me get off this thing, because I can hear my son coming. Okay, I just want to say goodbye. Okay, let me just say goodbye. Yeah, we just need actions. Ashley A, thank you so much. We just need action. Um, you see, yes, I'm about that action. That's all we need. We just need some. And you know what? And the action ain't even all. We don't even, man. We don't have to beat nobody. We really don't. We just have to call her. That what I just showed you. What did I show you? I showed you her phone number. Call her and say, hey, Catherine Irvin bidded for that land. You got to say the ANP number. Catherine bidded for that land. You have to hand it over to her. And let me tell you something. If all y'all call and email her and say that, oh, it's gonna be, congratulations, Catherine, you have the land. A contractor will be getting in contact with you soon. That's how it works. That's how, just like that. They give you a shit. You will be talking to a contractor if you bid for your land. Yeah, a contractor will come to you, and on that site, it'll be a tent, it'll be a table, some refreshments and foods right there. And then you're gonna have your blueprint, and you're gonna be standing with the contractors. And y'all have to, he's gonna write out how you want your building to be. It's just that simple. Okay. This is what the business and land management is about, BLM. They give you the land bid opportunity for you to do that. And you'll be working with a contractor. So you won't be in the city council building. You're just going there, just like you apply for, you can apply for welfare. You can apply for housing, but you can't go in the city hall building and get you this building right quick. You don't even have to sit there with them old people. Well, no, you don't. You don't have to. All you got to do is just, and why not? I mean, okay, fine. Don't sit there with them white people. Just email them. You email your thing and your proposal. I want a coffee shop right here. I want to do my own tennis shoes, or I want my own dance studio, your own club, your own mini mall. Ooh, no, we already have enough mini malls. Whatever. You want to make it where it's different, and it has to be different. If somebody outbids you, then you say, "Oh shucks, I took that loss." You got to go find another building if they outbidded you. If they got a greater idea than you, then they can outbid you. But it's free. It's like, fine, I'll just pick another building. You just pick another building. It's just like that. I know. Now they don't want you to know that. The city mayor don't want you to know that. It's real. That's that. See, and I'm here to tell you because I went to school for it. I went to school for political science. Only stayed there for like 3 months because it was just blasphemy up in there. Straight blasphemy. Take up political science. And when you take up political science, you're going to know that everybody is a coon up in there because every word is blasphemy. I had to walk out, man. I walked out that classroom. I ain't never returned. I just stayed in the agriculture, natural resources because I wanted to know, how do you grow marijuana seeds? Like, how do you how do you make marijuana produce a whole bunch of seeds so you can make a whole bunch of marijuana? That's what I wanted to know. Okay, let me go because my Aria is crying. Okay, so okay, let me I'm gonna you can hear her right now. She's okay. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Okay. All right. Okay, Aria mom, I'm coming.